Hi students, how are you? How are you today? I think all are very happy today. There's a special news from Cbse, a great offer. We can say 30% discount offer from Cbse, right? Syllabus has been reduced. One by third has been cut out, only remaining 2 by third. So all are happy today, correct? Fine. But they have specially informed the head of institutions. The head of schools and teachers may ensure that the topics that have been reduced are also explained to the students to the extent required to connect different topics. So the topic has to be explained because all these are interlinked. It's a completely removed now. It is only from the assessment they have removed, right? However, the reduced syllabus will not be part of the topics for internal assessment and year-end board examination. So though that topics has to be covered just to make the concept proper, but for the board exam and internal assessment, that part is reduced. So it means basically it is not there in the syllabus. So let us see the syllabus. For 10th grade mathematics, unit 1, number system. First, we have real numbers, 15 period chapter. Euclid's division lemma, that first portion itself taken away. It is not there. Fundamental theorem of arithmetics, statements after reviewing work done earlier and after illustrating and motivating through example. Proofs of irrationality of root 2, root 3, root 5. Decimal representation of rational numbers in terms of terminating and non-terminating recurrent decimals. So Euclid's division lemma, that part is removed. Unit 2 is algebra. Algebra, first chapter is polynomial, 7 periods. Zeros of a polynomial. It is the relation between zeros and coefficients of quadratic polynomials. Statement and symbol problems on division algorithm for polynomials with real coefficient has been reduced. The last part. Second, pair of linear equation in two variables, 15 periods. Pair of linear equation in two variables and graphical methods of their solution, consistency, inconsistency, algebraic conditions for numbers of solutions, solution of pair of linear equation in two variables algebraically. First method by substitution, second by elimination, third is cross multiplication cut off. It is not there. Simple situational problem is there. Simple problems on equation reducible to linear equation is also there. The third, quadratic equation, 15 periods. Standard form of quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, a not equal to 0. Solutions of quadratic equation, only real roots by factorization and by using quadratic formula. So completing the square method is not, it was not there in the beginning itself, it was not there. Relation between discriminant and nature of roots. Situational problem based on quadratic equations related to day-to-day activities to be incorporated. That word problems has been taken away. Quadratic equations. Algebra unit 2. The fourth, arithmetic progression, 8 periods. So motivation for studying arithmetic progression, beginning is there. Derivation of nth term, sum of the first n terms of AP, but application in solving daily life problem based on sum to n terms, word problems that have taken away. Okay, cut off. Unit 3, coordinate geometry. First one, two-dimensional lines, 14 periods. Introduction, concepts of coordinate geometry, graph of linear equations, distance formula is there, section formula, internal division. External is not there. Area of a triangle is reduced, which is not there anymore. Then unit 4 geometry. First one, triangle 15 periods. Definitions, examples, counter examples of similar triangles is the proof. There are a lot of proofs. First proof is there: if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct point, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Second, if a line divides two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, the line is parallel to the third side. Third, if in two triangles, the corresponding angles are equal, their corresponding sides are proportional, and triangles are similar. Fourth one, if the corresponding sides of two triangles are proportional, their corresponding angles are equal, and the two triangles are similar. Fifth one, if one angle of a triangle is equal to one angle of another triangle, and the sides including these angles are proportional, the two triangles are similar. Sixth, if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of the right triangle of a right triangle to the hypotenuse, the triangles on each side of the perpendicular are similar to the whole triangle and each other. Seventh one, the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. That is reduced, cut off. Eighth one, in a right triangle, the square on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares on the other two sides. Ninth one, taken away. In a triangle, if the squares on one side is equal to sum of the squares on the other two sides, the angles opposite to the first side is a right triangle. That is reduced. Then second, circles. All the starting portions are there. Nothing is reduced. Tangent to a circle at a point of contact. Then proof: the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Second, the length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. So there is no reduction. Nothing is deleted. Third, construction. Division of a line segment in a given ratio internally. Tangent to a circle from a point outside it. Construction of a triangle similar to a given triangle. Enlargement and reduction. All that construction of triangle is reduced. Then trigonometry. Introduction to trigonometry, 10 periods. Trigonometric ratios of an acute angle of a right angled triangle. Proof of their existence. Then motivate the ratios whichever are defined at 0 degree and 90 degree. That is taken out. Values of the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree, 45 degree, and 60 degree is the only 0 and 90 as reduced. Relation between the ratios is the second part. Trigonometric identities, 15 period. Proof and application of the identity sin square a plus cos square a equal to a is the only symbol identities to be given. Trigonometric ratios of complementary angles is reduced. Sin 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta, the complementary angles taken. It's not there. And height and distance, angle of elevation, angle of depression, 8 periods. Simple problems on height and distance. Problems should not involve more than 2 right triangles. Angles of elevation, depression should be only for 30, 45, 60. So there is nothing is reduced. Mensuration. First one, area related to circle, 12 periods. Motivate the areas of a circle, areas of sectors and segments of a circle. Problem based on areas and perimeters, circumference of the above said plane figures. So in that, central angle 60, 90, 120. So 120 they are reduced. Only 60 and 90 based problem will come to find the area of the sectors and segments. Plane figure involving triangles, symbol, quadrilateral and circular. Circle should be there. It's not reduced. only 120 degrees reduced. Then surface area and volumes, 12 periods. Surface area and volume of combinations of any two of the following, that is cubes and cuboids, spheres, hemisphere, and right circular cylinder and cones. It is there. Cubes, cuboids, spheres, hemispheres, then cylinders and cones. Combination of any two, there volume and surface area will come, but rest of a cone is reduced. It's not there. Problem involving converting one type of metallic solid into another, and other mixed problems. Problems with combination of not more than two different solid be taken. That's the statistics, 18 period. So mean of group data. We have direct method, assumed mean method, and step deviation method to find mean. A step deviation, third method has been reduced, not there. Median of group data is there, mode of group data is there. By model it is not there, the starting itself. Cumulative frequency of a graph, that last part is reduced, not there anymore. Probability, no. Reduction, classical definition of probability, simple problems on finding the probability of an event, it is there. So no reduction, nothing is deleted. So almost 30% we can say we got a reduction because of the special situation. Okay, so even teachers are and parents also much worried because of the situation. So it is a great happy news from Cbse board. So all the best. With the syllabus, we can score, I think, great mark. All the best wishes. See you with next class.